Hey yo, welcome to the wonderful world of Hungry Heath. I am not a classically trained chef. What I am is a self-taught home cook. I have studied under several television chefs. I have a PhD from YouTube University and a black belt in Google Food. I love to cook. The only thing I love more than cooking is my own wife, the sensational Chile eats steak. Together we host what we like to call the Friday Night Feast. Now this happens every Friday night, 6:30 Central. We'll cook up an entree, maybe a couple little snacks, show you all how we do it, and we spend the rest of the evening just chewing the fat with all of our friends in the Hungry Horde. We hope you can tune in sometime. We'd love to have you over for dinner. Today's video is something a little special. As you can tell, we're actually in the car running errands again. And this time we have another special guest, our number one groupie, Parrot Head Renee. And y'all, this is number 100 for my MS journey.
Wow.
Can't believe that, already at 100.
That's why I came this weekend.
That's the only reason?
Not because of Thanksgiving or anything.
I had to be here for 100. Yeah.
That's why I say she's the number one groupie.
That's awesome.
But we're out running errands. She
Like
said
we
it's a
should
little
have
difficult.
like balloons going.
Right?
100.
She said it's a little difficult to get to a Trader Joe's near her, so she's requested that we take off to the Woodlands and go to the Trader Joe's.
It's not a little difficult. The closest Trader Joe's to me is here.
Oh wow. Okay, that's a little difficult.
That's more than a little difficult.
Okay. Well, we need to go anyway, so it makes a perfect outing.
It's
My bad, misinformed
it's
again.
a little difficult. I have to drive 3.5 hours.
Well, it's perfect. So yeah, so we're doing that today, and then I think we're also going to hit up the Heb to get a few other things, and then we got a couple of recipe videos we're going to attempt to record this afternoon too.
Yay!
So this is going to be fun. But as usual, everything's peachy keen. Everything's going great. I recently got a raise at work. It actually goes official in a couple of days, so I'm really excited about. Yeah, that is tomorrow.
Ah!
Because my work week actually starts on Sundays. It goes from Sunday to Saturday.
Guess where we went first?
Of course.
Oh, look. It says it's a Radical Life. Radical Coffee.
Oh, that's
Y'all got to make sure you
awesome.
tune in tomorrow for that too.
See?
Oh,
Cheers to Maitreya.
Right.
Well, okay. There was a snafu you said yesterday.
Oh, there was? Oh yeah, I did forget to take my medicine. I didn't notice it till this morning when I went to take my medicine this morning. I noticed I didn't take it at all yesterday. That's fine. Things happen. We're rolling around. I mean, I don't feel anything different.
Yeah.
Like the last time it happened was at KPL, and I asked Dr. Berry, I said, should I go ahead and just take a double dose? He goes, no, just act like nothing happened. Just go on like you regularly do. So.
Regularly do?
Regularly. So.
Okay.
I wasn't going to mention nothing, but thanks for spilling the beans.
Well, it's your journey.
I should have never told you.
It's your journey. You have to share it all.
I'm oversharing with the wife.
No, because it's good. Because, what if something had happened? I would have assumed, and I would have been like, oh, wait, no. He didn't take it yesterday.
Right.
How about your DDPY?
Perfect. I finished my last dose, or whatever you call it, last course, my 13 weeks.
Oh.
And I started the new one. I think it was,
Are you still on the beginner mode?
yeah. I'm just sticking with that.
You're just sticking with the beginner.
Yeah. Or no, I think I'm not. I'm on intermediate.
Oh.
It's the next one up.
Yeah, I want to see some of your moves too.
No, I got the moves like Jagger.
Yeah, because I've done it a couple of times. I just know how things progress or how it's going down.
It's fun, I'll tell you that. Well, I'm so glad I paid for it.
Yeah.
I could have spent that money on more steak. Whatever.
But this is important.
I guess.
Because if for some reason you had another flare-up, you need to have a strong core.
Yeah.
And then I'm sure Renee can speak to how vital having a strong core is. Because how many patients do you have in their 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s who have no core? And how much harder is that on you?
It's harder on them in their recovery because they can't even sit up.
Right.
Okay.
Whereas, like, even if you have strong arms and legs, if your core is weak, then you're basically still weak, right?
Yeah.
So, would you say that it's most important if you're somebody who's new to working out, or you've been working out, should they focus on arms, legs, or core?
Yes. Core is always, like, whatever you work, your arms, your legs, your core is involved.
Okay.
So even if you're done proper form, then your core will be activated, whatever you're working out.
Okay.
But, like, remember when he couldn't even do the exercises sitting on the edge of the couch, progressing to the chair, like, that shows strengthening of the core in itself.
Okay. See there? But those, like, I know some of them, you, like, balance on one leg.
Yes.
So, basically, is that, like, how would somebody know if they have a strong core?
I mean, one of the things is when people tend to slouch a lot, or if, you know, in standing, people lean on the counters, or, you know, just
Sit down all the time.
what I notice when people stand is the way their pelvis tilts, because we call it, like, sitting on your pelvis. So they basically hang, and you'll see even a lot of kids, and especially kids who go through growth spurts, and they're taller than their friends, they'll slouch. Or girls with bigger chests, they slouch and they hang on their pelvis. And I say hang, your pelvis just sits back and you're not using your core to sit up or stand up tall. You're just literally, and it's called hanging on your pelvis, because your pelvis just, it will hold you upright.
Oh, you'll have to show me what that looks like.
Yeah.
Do I do that?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
I mean, you would tell me the truth, right?
Because, you know, I'm not very honest or blunt.
I know. She hides a lot, y'all. Because I do try to do that. Like, if I feel like, oh, I want to just lean on the counter, I'm like, no, Shelly, don't do that. And I force myself to stand more. Okay. Because they, like, on the DDPY, like, it's hard to do, though, to balance just on one leg.
Oh, yeah. Like
And-
one of those pelicans or whatever.
Well, and sometimes they'll change the move. Maybe you have the other leg is, like, flared up behind you. Which that to me is a little easier, because then I can just shift the weight correctly. But then the one where you have to pull the leg where your other foot rests on, like, the inner thigh of the leg that you're standing on, that one's really hard.
One of the yoga poses.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, that's what I mean. In the DDPY, those are like the different poses. That one is the harder one for me, is to rest my, like, right foot on my left thigh and have everything on my left leg.
So what you do is, to build up to that, is hold a chair in front of you, or do it at the kitchen counter with both fingertips on the counter or the chair. Then go to one set of fingertips, and then just maybe one actual fingertip, and then until you're able to hold it for so long, and then back off, and no fingertips.
Oh, wow. Okay. And it squats is really good with building core as well? Okay.
Core, glutes, and quads, because that's about your balance. So a lot of my patients with poor balance, I have them do basically like sit to stand from a chair, which is kind of like mini squats with no hands. So you get up and down and up and down, and that really strengthens a lot of your glutes. And your glutes are your primary balance. So.
Oh. Well, because, you know, ask Nurse Cindy, I like her thing, and she's like, okay, look, you can incorporate these things in your everyday life. Like, you don't, because I'm the type of person, I don't want to just, okay, the next hour I'm working out. That I just find it boring. But if I can incorporate it throughout my day, I mean, yeah, I'm not going to get, you know, what is it, my pulse up to a certain...
that steady aerobic.
Right. But, like, she says, when you go to the restroom, before you squat 3 or 4 times before you actually sit down. Go up and down, up and down. She goes, so right there, you're getting your squats in on something that you're not, like, purposely like, okay, now I got to do squats. You're like, okay, I'm going to need to use the restroom, but before I can, I have to do 3 squats over
You're
the...
also doing some Kegels, too, so you don't go too quickly. If you're in a hurry, trying to do squats before you got to go to the bathroom.
Well, and I guess the other way you could do it is, if you really have to pee that bad, pee first and wipe, and then do the 1, 2, 3 up and down, and then be like, okay, now I'm done.
Yeah. Just my thinking.
Right.
Wow.
I always thought that too. I was like, oh, there are times when it's like, oh, don't want to be in the second squat coming back up and being like, oh, too late.
Or if you're in the kitchen cooking, I'll tell patients, hold on to the kitchen counter, do 10 squats. If you're at the couch, commercial comes on, do 5-10 squats. Throughout the day, it helps with your balance. So
that's awesome.
And any kind of muscle activation is always good.
Yeah, because y'all, we never expected Heath to have his MS symptoms before were mostly the band or tingling in his arm.
That's gone away too.
Awesome, but we never.
Last time I had that.
We never expected him to fall and not be able to get himself up.
Yeah.
The will was there. His body, in a way, was working, but he couldn't. He had no core strength to turn himself into the position where he could use his arms and legs.
Well, and I think where he was at that stage, I think there was also the vestibular factor where where you're turned around, your body, it's easy for me and you, but what they feel upright is not upright. It's not safe, and you feel like you're going to fall. You don't want to get upright. Your body fights it, and your body tries to right things because your brain writing at reaction and inner ear level, all that is off. So what seems right and level to us is like, oh my gosh, you're on the chair, you feel like you're going to fall. So trying to get up it's terrifying, and your body is literally disabled.
Wow.
So it's just, and I've had them just go rigid in what we call retropulse because they'll push back. So it's just, your body is not cooperating.
And it's so hard because it's you're thinking, logically, you're like, I know I could do this. But then your brain is like, no, we can't. Because your brain, is not connecting with what you're actually thinking is possible.
1,000 feet,
That's really wild. But other than that, so you've been doing great.
Yes, tremendously great.
That's awesome.
I want that Jeep.
To what?
Oh, the Jeep.
Oh.
So we're about to pull into Trader Joe's.
I hope we don't pull into them, actually. I don't want to cause damage.
But we would get our grocery shopping done faster.
Drive through.
Let us know, comment below if you've ever gone to Trader Joe's.
And if y'all have a Trader Joe's and you haven't gotten the sofrito,
turn right.
what is your life? It's seriously good stuff, y'all.
It is.
We might get another jar.
Yes.
I might get another few.
I thought that's the whole reason we came was to
I thought it was just something else we wanted to get.
Yeah, the crispy habaneros.
Oh, that too.
And the hatch one.
Oh, and the hatch one. But yes, so
I'm gonna see if I can do that. But there's Trader Joe's. We're fixing to not pull into there.
You take away all my fun.
All right, I'm gonna cut it here. We're gonna go in and get our shopping. Okay, we just left the Trader Joe's. We were gonna go to HEB next, but somebody decided we need to go to Sam's instead. So hey, let's do it.
Well,
I got a few things I need to check out there anyways, so this is perfect.
Well, it's because we are fans of goat cheese.
Yes.
And at Sam's at Costco, oftentimes you get 16 ounces of goat cheese for less than $7.
Yes.
Price out goat cheese wherever you're at, your local store. That's a freaking good deal. But her Sam's stopped carrying it.
Oh, that's no bueno.
But luckily, in the city of Houston,
there's only 1,700 Sam's.
So the Sam's that's not too far from where we're at the Trader Joe's, I looked it up, thankfully for their app. How did people exist 20 years ago when they didn't have apps for every store?
Right?
Go everywhere.
Yeah, you would just show up at a store and be like, I hope they have goat cheese.
How quaint.
And then you'd be like, well, this store does it, so would you actually go to another store? Or would you be like, I guess they stopped selling it?
Back in the old days.
Right?
Of course, back in the old days, we were just cream cheese.
Right? Now we're being all
Right?
bougie with our goat cheese.
I know. Oh, am I taking a right here?
But why are you going left if you're taking a right?
Well, you know what I mean.
No, I don't. That's why I asked.
Okay, well,
You're
I
the
gotta
right.
beep, beep, beep. what I was saying. We don't have the fancy where I could say, and it flash out the...
We could probably do it. It's just a little too much work. I'm too lazy.
Okay, so where were we at? We were talking about core, about how you've been doing this week. Of course, I'll have my keto.
Ow!
Oh my gosh. I'll have my keto report coming out on Wednesday, or the warden on Wednesday. Isn't that what it's called? I don't know.
We'll get it figured out by about the 15th one or so.
Right. So thank y'all again for watching that.
Beyond the report.
I was thinking of doing an Ask Us Anything Keto, maybe on a live or something.
Well, that'd be fun.
Are you scared about that?
A little bit.
Comment if you think that would be fun. What else?
I'm commenting right now.
Don't forget to also give us a thumbs up. Are you putting your thumb in front of her face?
Who?
Okay, anything else to report on?
No, not really. We found a lot of good stuff and a bunch of stuff that sounded good when I started reading the ingredients. So I just took pictures of the labels, so we're going to try and recreate it ourselves.
Yeah, because I've noticed in some of Trader Joe's seasoning, they put rice hull in it as an anti-caking. And I'm just like, I don't want the rice. I mean, it's probably a minuscule amount, but still.
There's no necessary reason for it.
But we got more sofrito. I got myself an herb garden plant. So it's got sage, thyme, and rosemary.
And also some helpful hints from a fellow shopper.
Yeah, so if y'all have any hints, because I have not a green thumb at all. So if you have any hints on how I can keep this surviving.
Because I can kill plastic plants.
Yeah, because if I could keep it surviving, that'd be cool to have some fresh herbs all the time coming. Oh, look, she's getting it for me. Isn't that cute? It was like $9. And so if I could get it going long enough, because fresh herbs are kind of expensive. So if I can get it, keep growing and growing, comment down below what's your tips, because I'm not really good with planting.
Because see, if it was me, I would probably separate all of those and plant them separately, because they're different. Like one's more of a succulent, like that. I forget which one's on.
The sage.
Yeah. So, because one might take more water than the others. I don't know. I'd have to research each one. But I think doesn't Betrayal grow herbs too?
I think so.
Oh,
so maybe
because she had lemon balm.
Yeah. Because just that one, the sage is the one that I would worry about getting burned or too much water.
Okay.
The other ones I think are pretty hardy, like the rosemary.
I love a rosemary.
The caboodles grow peppers. Do you think they would know too?
They probably do know. See, we have so many knowledgeable people in the Hungry Horde, so teach me.
Yes.
And then we got sofrito. We got some more of the ajika.
Sure.
Oh, did you get some more?
Gesundheit.
Yeah, remember that, is it Greek or Gregarian? Georgian.
Yeah.
Georgian spice. And then, because y'all are like, how do you get so much fat in jelly? And I will go over it more during my report, but I bought an olive tapenade.
Oh.
I thought that would be good to put like on the ham. And I also got garlic and jalapeno stuffed olives. So there's another thing. But hey, this is another thing I noticed. On the jars of the olives, it said, once open, eat within 14 days.
Oh.
I have literally never done that in my life. I have had jars of olives for probably years,
Me
and
too.
they still tasted good to me.
No.
So I never knew there was a 2-week span, because I was like, well, it's pickled. So pickled and refrigerated, why would you have to eat it within 2 weeks? I don't know. Have you ever done that?
No, I've never eaten them in 2 weeks, but I have had some in the fridge that I forgot about, and later I'll open the jar and it's got like a white film or something on it, and it doesn't look quite safe, so I've tossed those.
Oh.
But I don't eat them in 2 weeks for sure.
I was like, what the heck? What is this? I've never heard plenty of can of olives that were probably a year or two old.
Jar of olives.
Jar. That's right.
This can would be different.
Yeah. The can then you would pour into a jar.
Yeah. Velvet
Oh, a
taco.
velvet taco out here?
That sounds familiar.
That sounds what?
Nothing.
Sounds like a Woodlands thing. All the bougie stores come to the Woodlands.
To research Forest Drive.
And I'm trying to think, but we also found in clean ingredients in just pure olive oil some sun-dried tomatoes.
Research Forest Drive for
So I'm
2
excited.
miles.
What did you say you're gonna do with yours?
I'm gonna try to do some burgers with sun-dried tomato and feta.
That sounds amazing.
Yes. And then I'm trying to think. Oh, they had cream cheese for just $1.69 a block. Because yesterday I think you paid $1.99 at the Hem.
You got some?
Yeah, because we need a whole block for the soup today.
Dang it.
And,
What?
Because we should have brought a cooler.
Oh, it's
we're
cream
gonna be
cheese,
going right back.
and it's like only 67 outside.
Okay.
And I'd also seen
That'll help
somebody
soften it.
Did like they mince fresh salmon
Oh.
and make their own patties. So I may do that too.
Huh.
Like feta and
In the sun.
tomatoes.
Oh, that would be really good with some salmon.
Yeah.
Mmm. Oh gosh, all the ideas. And I'm trying to think, was there anything else that we got some more everything but the bagel seasoning. That stuff is really good. And I feel like there was one more we got. I don't know. But anyways, that's what we got. They no longer have the crushed, crispy habanero peppers.
They haven't had the last 2 times we've gone.
Yeah, both stores, neither one had it. Now they have one that's crispy onion,
Yeah. We make
which
better.
it's still clean, but it's just onions, garlics, and red pepper crisped up and then stored in like an olive oil. But that's where I used to work, was right over here for freaking forever. All right. Well, do you want to go ahead and show them your wonderful food for the week?
Sure. Let's show them right here. Saturday lunch. I have a cheeseburger and some kind of dessert. What'd you make me, baby?
I made my hand at trying a pecan praline duck cake, and I topped it with a Keto Chow salted caramel creamy.
Dang, this looks so good.
Right?
Saturday night dinner, I'm having some of that smoked pork loin and some cabbage au gratin, along with some cream cheese stuffed mushrooms. For lunch this week, I'm having some of that over-the-top chili, along with some pork rinds. Sunday night supper, we got that leftover smoked pork loin and our cabbage au gratin, along with some cream cheese stuffed jalapenos and mushrooms. Monday night dinner, I got some 321 spare ribs. I already started nibbling on them when I discovered that I forgot to start recording. But I got those, and of course, my always present cheese-filled mushrooms and jalapenos. That's like my favorite side dish, I think, really. Thanksgiving Day lunch. I got that smoked chuck roast, diced up and mixed in with some barbecue sauce and some beef broth. And I topped it with some cheese, sour cream, red onions. On this wonderful Thanksgiving, we're actually celebrating Steaksgiving. This awesome woman sous vide this bone-in ribeye for me. And then somebody, I don't know who the hell she is,
Family.
made us some mashed cauliflower, and it looks really good, y'all. And I heard it's spicy. I hope it is. All right, y'all. I forgot to record, and I didn't notice until I started eating. But I got a couple of air fryer sausage links, sliced cheese, diced red onions, and some cherry tomatoes.
Are we live?
Yes. I've been recording this whole time.
Oh no.
So we're right about here. I guess we'll go ahead and start.
Oh, okay. I was gonna have all of that part of it.
No. I'll be demonetized.
Well, that's true. All right. 3, 2, 2.
So now we've finished up at Sam's. We're heading back to the house. Wasn't that food looking amazing? I'm starting to get hungry just thinking about it.
That Thanksgiving was great. I was really impressed with everything we had.
Yes, everything.
And then we have leftovers for days.
We need to send a goodie bag to somebody too.
Right?
So you have to tell me what kind of ham that was, because the ham that she got, y'all, usually you see them like the big ham hog leg.
Yeah.
But it was like a flat ham that I don't eat a lot of ham, but I would buy that ham.
It's about as long as my arm, I think.
But it was flat.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't know what you called it. It wasn't with the bone in
They
it.
called it whole ham boneless.
Yeah.
Is what they
But
called
it
it.
had like the fat on the outside,
Mhm.
and it was a good flavor without junk.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, when we get stops here in a little bit, I'll pull it up on the app and see if I can find it. I'll screenshot it for you. But
Yeah.
because I already threw away the label, the package.
Well, yeah. But it was less than $20
Yeah.
for that whole thing. I think that's really good.
Yes.
Because I think it was 5.5 pounds, so that's not too bad.
We've
But-
already made 4 meals off of it,
Yeah.
and we still have lots left over.
About half still left, and
Yeah.
I gorged myself on it Thanksgiving.
She skipped the steak and went straight for the ham.
Yeah,
So.
I know.
No, that's fine.
That's so uncalled for, but ham's just freaking good.
It's been a while since you've had any, so.
Yeah. But yeah, I thought it was a good week. You had a lot of really good food.
Yes, we always do.
I know. What was your favorite meal besides Thanksgiving, obviously? What else did you enjoy this week?
Honestly, my over-the-top chili. That's
That
why I
was
made another
really
batch
good.
for this week. Only thing I'm disappointed about that, though, is it looks like it's starting to warm up, and I really love chili when it's cold.
Well, so make sure you went and watched that video, Over the Top Chili. And definitely if you have a smoker, I really like the way that puts
Yes.
more smoke in it. So definitely go give that a watch, a like, and a comment, just like this video. And
It ain't
then
easy being chili.
really, oh my goodness. But thank y'all so much for watching.
And walking with us, too.
Yeah, walking with us. You gotta walk fast.
But don't forget, every Friday night, 6:30 Central, we'll go live for the Friday night feast. Cook up an entree, maybe up little snacks, show y'all how we do it, and every once in a while we even have a special guest with us, helping us out. Man, she did stellar last night. She even washed the dishes, y'all. I don't understand how we got so lucky.
I know.
I had to
But,
make up for my misbehavior.
What misbehavior?
You've been nothing but excellent all weekend. Well, it's not over yet. Don't jinx it.
I know. Whoa, you're talking
She's
a little
like-
soon there.
She's all watching for my next trick.
Right?
But so we're heading back to the house. We're gonna unload all this stuff, and then we got a couple of videos we gotta shoot. Actually, 3 of them we need to shoot and edit. So
And you still have a couple from last week you gotta edit.
yes, so
We got a lot to do, y'all.
life of a YouTuber.
It's your regular life plus YouTubing.
Yes. But I guess that's about it, really.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for watching, and we'll see y'all next time.
Bye. Make sure you stay tuned to see all of our wonderful channel members. We appreciate y'all's continued support. Thank you so much.